Alrighty. Good morning, everybody. Captain Brad Marceron over here, Caribou Boat Sales and Marina. We just got back in from running this beautiful 2024 Grady White 336 Canyon. I just wanted to take a little bit of time to walk you around the boat, so come on. First big important thing is you have a really nice side door here. It does come with a ladder. That way when you're diving out the sandbar with the kids, it's very, very easy to get on and off. As we step onto the boat, you notice a massive 11.7 beam. Plenty of room for anything you'd like to do. We're gonna start with the fishing areas here first. Twin live wells right here, rocket launchers everywhere you look. Boat does already come with Gemlux outriggers as well. And you don't have to be a student athlete to go ahead and get on top now that you just flip them, put the outriggers out, flip them back, go up and right down. Makes it super, super easy. Massive dash panels you can see. The boat does not come with electronics from the factory, but we are able to install those here with our master technicians at Caribou Boats. Plenty of room for twin 8616 Garmins. Up top here you have an electronics box, one VHF, two if you're going to the Bahamas. Always good to have redundancy when you're going across the kind of country lines. As we move over here, does come with a Yamaha joystick. Now this is a phenomenal feature that they've came out with in the last couple years. Ties directly into the engines. Makes anybody look like a seasoned captain. I mean, it's truly, truly unbelievable how well it works. When you move over this way, you see these couple vents right here, and that means AC. Down here in the Florida Keys, it is imperative to have AC on a boat on a hot day, especially if you're kite fishing for sailfish, no winds blowing, you have the balloons in the air. It's really great to have that Helm AC. That's ran off of a fish panda generator. Also, the boat does come with a Seakeeper as well. So no matter where you're at, you're going to be comfortable, whether it's rough, whether it's hot, windy, whatever it might be. This boat can handle all of it. Let's go ahead and move this way up to the front of the bow. And as we're making our way up this way, take note of how high these gunnels are. They're high enough to where you're comfortable fishing, you're deep sea fishing, you're just fine, but they're not too high to where you cannot go and gaff a mahi. If you have one on the rod, everybody knows you stick one in the water, keep the mahi alive, keep them around the boat for all the other ones come by, gaff them and move on. But they do a really great job of knowing where that height needs to be. As we move up front, more of an entertainment area, still fishing nonetheless, but it does come with cushions. We don't have those on right now. We try to keep those nice inside and clean for when you go ahead and take delivery of the boat. But it does come with a bow shade. So you have 4 poles that go on all the sides, and that shade shades the whole entire front. So you can have a big sun pad up here, especially with these really, really nice sunsets we've been having lately. It's a great place to stay for a couple hours, have some nice drinks and everything too, responsibly always. But as we move forward back this way, come into our cabin. Door opens all the way up, that way you can come back and forth. And like I said, we do have the cushions in here at the current moment. I'm gonna go ahead and climb in, and there's absolutely plenty of room in here. I'm 6'2". I've got another 3 or 4 inches above my head. That berth back there sleeps 2 very comfortably. A full head in here, and there's nice teak accents. Grady White, they don't cheap out on anything. I mean, they're high quality boats. They do a phenomenal job of paying attention to those details that truly matter. You pan over here, we have our electronics box. It's where you access your generator, all of your AC, 110 volt DC, and your Seakeeper as well is started over here. Underneath is your Seakeeper. Right in here is a lot of storage. Try to make use of everything that they have. They do a great job with the inside. We're gonna go ahead and take you out to the back now. As we mentioned before, 2 massive live wells on either side. Very easy to throw a net into if you're throwing on pilchards there. Does come with a cutting board and a freshwater hose. Make sure everything stays rust free. They call it stainless, not stain free, so anytime we can use from freshwater, we're going to. 2 separate knife holders. Like I said, keep everything safe and easy, and you can also use this for your rigging needles. Up top here, along with the rod holders, you do have a retractable sunshade. Now this, you might not think is gonna be used, but it's used pretty much every single day. Every time you go out, like I said, when it's sunny, when it's hot, put that out there. If you're sitting yellowtailing in the back, it is a great, great asset to have, especially on a hot and warm day. As we move to the back here, we do have a massive fish box. And this is a not ice required, but ice if you'd like. It's got chiller plates in the side here, ran off that generator. and it will freeze your fish if you leave it in there for too long. Dometic does a phenomenal job of making sure that they do that. I have the workhorse of this boat, twin Yamaha 450s. The successor to the 425, they have been phenomenal on this vessel. 30% quieter than the previous model, put out more amperage, and 25 more horsepower per engine. Pushes this boat about 50 miles an hour, maybe 51, depending on the load. This boat fully loaded out is just under 15,000 pounds, so it will fit on the 15,000 pound lift just fine. You can see these engines are spread apart. The reason being is because you can get triple 300s or triple 350s on this boat. The twin 450s is a really, really nice addition to it. Has a lot of power, great fuel economy for what it is. Really pushes this boat well. You're able to make super tight turns, especially with the width between the engines here. A couple things to keep in mind with this boat: the beam is going to be 11.7. So 33-foot boat, a lot of times you don't see a beam over 11. I mean, this boat is about a foot bigger than most 33-foot models. Full weight is going to be just under 15,000 pounds. That means it's going to fit on your 15,000 pound lift just fine. 361 gallons of fuel. That's a lot of fuel, guys. I mean, you can go to the Bahamas and back, no problem. I think that this boat is really a phenomenal boat if you want to go offshore, a little bit of backcountry, you know, not too deep, but still have a boat you can maneuver easily, get into restaurants and everything. Grady White has done a great job with this boat for a long time. So if you have any questions, interested in this boat, please give us a call. I'm Captain Brad Marceron with Caribbean Boat Sales. Thank you very much.